It is Monday, August 3rd. We have the MLB trade deadline. We also have some best bets and player props for tonight's slate. There is still MLB games tonight, so I'll be going over all that. My favorite plays for some of the games tonight. And then we'll dive into some of the trades. We'll hop over and look. Still a bunch going on now. I'm not sure it ends for a little while, so let's hop into some of the plays that I've got for tonight, and then we'll dive into some of the trades, see where different guys are going. I have hit rates for tonight, bunch of guys who have struck out a ton in recent starts. I would definitely recommend using that. And then 3 player props, 3 MLB straights. I'll dive into those right now. Starting with the Moneyline plays, 3 teams that I think should win tonight. With the New York Yankees, I'm taking them on the Moneyline. Cam Schlittler will start for them tonight at home in New York. I just think they are the better team tonight. They will face the Cardinals, team that has really struggled recently, 3-7 in their last 10 starts. Schlittler also really had one blow-up start. That's all he really had at home. That kind of ballooned his ERA to 3.83. But other than that, the Yankees should be able to get it done at home tonight. Also taking the Dodgers. I like them in Chicago tonight. They're playing the Cubs. The Cubs have been hot, so I don't love betting against them, but the Dodgers are just excellent on the road. Their lineup is great. Justin Robleski will start for them tonight, who also has been really good. He's just been solid all year. Don't know if they're getting any new additions to the lineup, but they should hopefully be able to beat the Cubs later tonight. And then last one, I'm going with the Rays. I like the Rays. They're in Colorado. Michael Lorenzen on the mound for the Rockies, and I think they should just be able to score more runs, honestly, in this game. In Coors Field, Rays hitters should be able to get it done. Lorenzen has an 8.34 ERA at home this year. I think it should be an easy matchup for the Tampa Bay Rays later tonight. Do have them in the parlay. I'm going with the Dodgers and the Rays, 20 to win 57. I feel like it's pretty good odds here for 2 of the best teams in baseball. So, like both those teams tonight on the money line. And then some player props. I'm going with 3 hitters. Haven't done this in a little while, but I like the matchups for these guys tonight. Dylan Cruz over half a hit, just 1+ hit. It's a great matchup tonight for Cruz. He's going to be in Philadelphia against Aaron Nola. He's got 8 hits in his last 7 games. Faced Aaron Nola 12 times in his career. He's batting .417 in those at-bats. So, great matchup for Dylan Cruz. I think he should be able to get it done tonight in Philadelphia. Bryce Turang. I've liked Bryce Turang multiple times recently. I'm going back to him again over the 1.5 hits, runs, and RBIs. I think he's hot right now, batting .321 over his last 7 games. He's also in Milwaukee. It's key. He hits definitely better in Milwaukee at home, also against right-handed pitching. He'll get both of those tonight with Bubba Chandler. Pirates are in Milwaukee. Should be a good matchup for him. I like Chandler. 3 hits in 6 at-bats against Chandler in that short stretch. So like him at home in Milwaukee. And then Jake Cronenworth, late game tonight, but over 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs. I think this is another solid play for tonight. Hit the ball really well recently. 281 average over his last 15 games, but pretty much a pure matchup play in Arizona. He's hit really well off Brandon Pfaadt in his career, 24 at-bats, batting .458. So great average in still a short sample size against Brandon Pfaadt, but I think you get the point. He hits well off him, or he has hit well off him in the past. So those are 3 player props I like for tonight. Made that into a little bit of a parlay here. Really good odds with this one. Dylan Cruz and Bryce Turang. over half a hit for for Dylan Cruz, and then 1.5 hits, runs, RBIs for Bryce Terang. 20 wins, 63, so pretty good odds here. I like that a ton for tonight. Just to hop over to DraftKings really quick, just to look at some of those games that we bet on here. Dodgers, Cubs, let's see, 78% of the bets are on Dodgers money line. That's kind of backing me there. Who else did we pick? Rays over the Rockies tonight. I'm sure it's a lopsided betting slate. 86% of the bets are on the Rays money line. And then Yankees with Schlittler on the mound. They're a heavy favorite, which is not a shocker. 87% of the bets are on Yankees money line. So those are just some of the plays I like for tonight. Have 2 parlays out on the page. And then let's dive into some of the trades that have happened so far and are still ongoing. All right, Astros just traded for Dalton Varsho. That's a pretty good fit for him. I feel like they definitely needed to boost that lineup. Brewers getting some help, Dustin May. I thought they would kind of go a little bit harder after a starting pitcher. I'm kind of surprised that it's just Dustin May and Jojo Romero, but they did get a starter at least. Cubs, Rays are definitely going for it. Same with the Red Sox. This kind of surprised me. Red Sox get catcher Adley Rutschman from the Orioles, and I believe he only has 1 more year of control. So that's a very interesting trade. Couple other ones here. Chris Bubich to the Dodgers. That's ridiculous, but Dodgers add another arm. Obviously, Tarek Skubal already. Robbie Ray to the San Diego Padres. Liam Hicks to the Tampa Bay Rays. Bunch of solid trades so far. Let's see what Underdog over here is saying. Yeah, DeGrom, I guess, wants to stay in Texas. I'm kind of surprised by that. He turned down a trade to go to the Braves. So I guess he really just does not want to leave Texas. But it's an interesting, basically denied trade by Jacob deGrom. Varsho to the Astros, we already covered that one. Some smaller trades like this one here was Ballesteros going to the Angels. Angels are making a couple moves, just kind of selling here at the deadline. That's not a shocker. Luis Arraez to the Phillies. I guess Harper's going to move to the outfield. Should be interesting for the Phillies. But yeah, he said in the past that he would do anything for the organization. So I guess he's moving to right field. I'm seeing a lot of people on this trade here just saying that the Red Sox really overpaid for Adley Rutschman. I'm honestly not sure if they did or not. I'm not too familiar with the prospects, but it does seem like a haul that they got for a catcher who only has 1.5 years of control left for the Red Sox. But they're going all in, and I can totally respect that. Luke Weaver to the Pirates. Pirates, I guess, are going for it, kind of. I'm sure Luke Weaver has a couple years of control in that contract. Reed Detmer was almost acquired by the Cubs. I could still see him being moved, just a super sell high for the Angels there. But this really, really surprised me. Let's see if I got anything else here. Yeah, it looks like it's pretty much it for right now. Do have a bunch of plays on the page. Obviously, a bunch of stuff for tonight. So if you want to get into those, go over to the Twitter, hit the follow. Obviously, daily parlays, 7 days a week, essentially. Live Monday through Friday. Oh, straight. I did miss the straight play. I'm going straight play. I do have a straight play for tonight over on the HQ page. It's over under play. Cubs Dodgers. I think they go over 7.5 tonight, minus 125. Two of the best, pretty much the best offenses in baseball. Pitching matchups kind of fragile tonight. I like the Dodgers to win, but 8 runs is all we need. I think they can get to 8 runs combined. So over 7.5 in that Cubs and Dodgers game. That with the 2 parlays is all I got for tonight. Other than that, I guess I'll see how the rest of the trade deadline shakes out. Hopefully we can cash some bets for tonight, and I will